This video is on life is vicious cycle in a foreign land, and my son is shooting this video. This is America. FAQs from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Europe, various nations. Okay, but for example, imagine this is here and you are outside America, right? For example, a candidate A is here, and I received curious. He is 14 years old, studying intermediate in India. Intermediate, or you call PUC or HUC, right? So he wants to come for a BTech in America. Then I explained, write a SAT exam and then TOEFL exams, get a top 10 universities here or top 100. Okay, then imagine you are 14, completed by 16 plus, this is 4 years, 16 plus 4, 20, and then to meet the local competition you also have to do MS. It's 9 months, and then after working 2 years you may do another MS again for 23 years. Okay, you have to repay the loan, right? BTech is expensive here, and you have to repay the loan, all that, and maybe probably takes 4 years, or BTech and MS expenses, right? 27 years. So you have to imagine. And the most of the queries I receive for MS, it is 9 months. MS is 9 months, and then for example it costs 20 lakhs loans to 2 crore amount in Indian rupees, INR. Okay, and then salary starts from 40 to 60,000. Average 8 hours a day, Monday to Friday everybody works, and then 40 hours a week and 160 hours a month, 1 month, and 2000 hours. It's quite 2000 hours in a year. This is what. Okay, so you have to imagine you are on OPT or CPT, then you take it for granted. I mean, 10 months to 19 months you can repay this amount, 19 months, or then you will go for H1B. It's maximum 6 years, and GC is filed. So mostly Indian employees, they charge $10,000 to $20,000 for GC. Okay, then if it is a full-time employee, if you are an APT or OPT or H1B, if you get a full-time job, FT is full-time job with USA clients, is well and good. You get $10,000 a month minimum, and everything is just well settled. Like I explained earlier, show it here. The priorities of H1B is immigration, project is nothing but paycheck here, and these three are assured if you have a full-time job with US clients. Otherwise what happens, you have to continuously search for the projects. Okay, and GC takes EB2, E2, E3, 2 categories we fall in. If you have 10 years experience in India, you will fall here, and or MS degree also you have fallen here. Otherwise you will fall into 15 E3, which takes 15 years time. It takes 10 years time, 15 years. Okay, then if you go to India, this GC expire after 6 months. Okay, then you have to stay here another 5 years to apply. Then you will become a US citizen. Okay, now come here. If you are entering on H1B when at the time of 25 to 35, or take example 30 to 40 years, then you, for worst case, you fall in EB3, 15 years, 15 plus 5, 20 years. So life is a vicious cycle, because you will stay, when you enter US at age of 40, you will at least have to stay 60 years, and your son is now 10 years, he will add 20, he will become 30, right? So how do you go back to India? That's why I said show it here. Life is a vicious cycle in a foreign land. Thanks for watching this video.
Bye.
Videography done by my son Rajiv. Rajiv, say hi.
Hi. Cool and creative.
Hi, what are you doing?
I'm doing something. Dad, it was so. This is the created veil, and that now they can't get out. Just don't have to watch this video.